Welcome back to the channel, amazing collectors and coin enthusiasts. Today we are stepping into the rich numismatic history of the United States of America with a powerful and iconic dollar coin, the legendary Eisenhower Dollar. If you love rare coins, valuable US $1 coins, and hidden treasures in your pocket change, this video is just for you. The Eisenhower Dollar coin is more than just a piece of metal. It represents freedom, legacy, and American pride. Featuring the bold portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, this historic coin proudly displays the powerful words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and "E pluribus unum." These inscriptions symbolize the spirit and unity of the nation. Did you know some Eisenhower dollar coins can be worth far more than their face value? Certain rare dates, mint marks, silver compositions, and special varieties are highly sought after by collectors worldwide. From circulation strikes to special mint issues, these coins can surprise you with impressive value in today's market. In this video, we'll explore valuable Eisenhower dollar coins, key dates to look for, rare mint errors, and what makes certain pieces worth big money. Whether you're a beginner collector or a seasoned numismatist, you won't want to miss these insights. So stay tuned, because your next valuable US $1 coin might already be in your collection. Thanks for watching, and let's dive into today's coin for a minute. The United States of America 1974 $1 coin, carrying the powerful inscriptions "Liberty, in God we trust," and "E pluribus unum," is part of the historic Eisenhower Dollar series. This large and bold dollar coin was issued from 1971 to 1978 and honors President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces in Europe during World War II. The 1974 issue represents one of the standard circulation years of this iconic coin, and although it is not made of silver for regular circulation, it remains an important part of American numismatic history. On the obverse front of the 1974 Eisenhower Dollar, you will see the strong portrait of Dwight D. Eisenhower facing left. Above his head appears the word "Liberty," symbolizing the core value of the nation. The motto "In God we trust" is placed in two lines near his neck, reinforcing America's spiritual and historical foundation. The year 1974 is struck clearly below the portrait, marking the coin's place in the mid-1970s era, a time when the United States was experiencing political, social, and economic change. The design of Eisenhower's portrait was created by Chief Engraver Frank Gasparo of the U.S. Mint, giving the coin a bold and presidential appearance. The reverse back of the coin features a powerful design inspired by the Apollo 11 moon landing mission. It shows an eagle descending toward the lunar surface, holding an olive branch, symbolizing peace. In the background is the Earth, reminding viewers of America's achievement in space exploration. Around the design are the words "United States of America" at the top and $1 at the bottom. The Latin motto "E pluribus unum" appears above the eagle, meaning "out of many, one," representing unity among the states. This reverse design connects President Eisenhower's legacy not only to leadership and war victory, but also to America's technological advancement and peaceful ambitions. The 1974 Eisenhower Dollar was produced at multiple U.S. mint facilities. Coins without a mint mark were struck in Philadelphia, those with a D mint mark were struck in Denver, and special collector versions with an S mint mark were produced in San Francisco. The regular circulation coins were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, giving them a silver appearance but containing no precious silver. However, the San Francisco Mint also produced special 40% silver collector versions for numismatists, which are more valuable than the standard clad coins. In terms of specifications, the Eisenhower Dollar is a large coin compared to today's dollar coins. It weighs approximately 22.68 grams for the clad version, has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, and a reeded edge. Its large size makes it impressive in hand, but it also made the coin less practical for everyday transactions. Because of this, the coin was not widely used in daily commerce and was often stored or saved by collectors and citizens. Regarding value, most circulated 1974 Eisenhower dollars are worth close to face value, typically between $1 and $3 depending on condition. Uncirculated examples can bring higher prices, especially those in mint state condition with strong luster. The 1974 40% silver versions, especially in proof condition, are more desirable and can be worth significantly more depending on silver content and preservation. Error coins, such as off-center strikes or die variations, can also carry premium values among collectors. Historically, the Eisenhower Dollar series marked the end of the large-size dollar coins in U.S. circulation. After 1978, the United States Mint transitioned to smaller dollar coins, beginning with the Susan B. Anthony Dollar in 1979. This makes the 1974 Eisenhower Dollar part of the last era of traditional large American dollar coins, connecting it to earlier historic coins like the Morgan and Peace dollars. The coin carries strong symbolic meaning. The word liberty reflects America's founding principles. In God We Trust emphasizes national faith and identity. E pluribus unum highlights unity among diverse states and people. Combined with the image of Eisenhower and the Apollo-inspired eagle, the coin represents leadership, peace, strength, and achievement. It is not just currency, it is a piece of American storytelling in metal form. In conclusion, the 1974 United States of America $1 Eisenhower Dollar stands as a bold reminder of presidential leadership and national pride. While common in circulated condition, it remains an important collectible for those building a complete dollar coin set. Its large size, historic symbolism, and connection to both World War II leadership and the space age make it a fascinating and meaningful coin for collectors and history lovers alike. If you would like, I can also create a high-energy YouTube script version of this with stronger hooks and engaging language to attract more viewers to your coin channel. The 1971 United States of America $1 coin with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and E Pluribus Unum is known as the famous Eisenhower Dollar. This historic coin was introduced in 1971 to honor the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and it marked the first dollar coin issued by the United States Mint after the end of the Peace Dollar series in 1935. The 1971 issue is especially important because it was the very first year of this new large-size dollar design, making it highly significant to collectors and coin historians alike. On the obverse front of the 1971 Eisenhower Dollar, you will see a bold left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower. Above his head is the powerful word liberty, symbolizing the freedom and values of the United States. Below the portrait appears the national motto In God We Trust, which has been used on U.S. coins for generations as a reflection of faith and heritage. The year 1971 is struck prominently at the bottom of the coin. The design was created by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, whose initials FG can be found on the coin. The strong and dignified portrait represents leadership, strength, and stability during a significant period in American history. The reverse back of the coin carries a design inspired by the Apollo 11 moon landing mission. It features an eagle descending onto the surface of the moon while holding an olive branch, symbolizing peace achieved through strength. The Earth appears in the background above the lunar surface. This reverse design honors the space achievements that occurred during Eisenhower's presidency and reflects America's role in space exploration. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many, one. The denomination $1 is also clearly displayed. This powerful image makes the $1,971 coin not only a presidential tribute but also a celebration of American scientific progress. The 1971 Eisenhower Dollar was minted in 3 primary locations: Philadelphia, no-mintmark, Denver, d-mintmark, and San Francisco, s-mintmark. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were made primarily for circulation and are composed of a copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core. These coins weigh approximately 22.68 grams and measure 38.1 millimeters in diameter, making them large and heavy compared to today's dollar coins. Meanwhile, the San Francisco Mint produced special 40% silver versions for collectors, which are highly sought after today. The silver-clad coins contain outer layers of 80% silver bonded to an inner core of 21% silver and 79% copper. Because 1971 was the first year of issue, collectors pay special attention to this date. While most circulated 1971 Eisenhower dollars are common and typically valued close to face value, coins in uncirculated condition, especially those with strong luster and minimal contact marks, can command higher prices. The 1971 silver-proof coins, struck with mirror-like finishes and sharp detail, are particularly desirable. Some high-grade examples certified by grading services can sell for significantly more, depending on condition and rarity. Another interesting detail about the 1971 Eisenhower dollar is that it represents the last large-size dollar coin intended for general circulation in the United States. After this series ended in 1978, the U.S. Mint introduced the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. Therefore, the Eisenhower dollar stands as the final chapter of the traditional large American silver dollar style that began in the 18th century. For many collectors, holding a 1971 Eisenhower dollar feels like holding the closing piece of a long and historic era. From a historical perspective, the coin reflects America in the early 1970s, a time of space exploration, Cold War tensions, and national pride. The Apollo 11 inspired reverse connects directly to the achievements of NASA astronauts and symbolizes technological advancement. Even though President Eisenhower did not live to see the moon landing, his support for the U.S. space program laid important groundwork for that success. Thus, the coin honors both his leadership and the nation's scientific milestones. In terms of investment and collecting, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar is often recommended for beginners because it is affordable and widely available. However, finding one in perfect mint state condition without scratches can be challenging due to the coin's large size and tendency to show marks easily. This makes high-grade pieces more valuable over time. Silver-clad versions are especially popular because of their precious metal content and beautiful appearance. In conclusion, the 1971 United States of America Eisenhower $1 coin is more than just currency. It is a tribute to a president, a symbol of liberty and faith, and a celebration of space exploration. With the proud words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and "E pluribus unum," this coin carries powerful national meaning. Whether found in circulation or preserved in a collector's case, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar remains a significant and fascinating part of American numismatic history. If you would like, I can also prepare a separate 10-minute script focused only on the rare and valuable 1971 Eisenhower dollar errors and high-value varieties to make your video. The United States of America 1776 to 1976 Bicentennial $1 coin. Liberty, in God we trust, E pluribus unum. The United States Bicentennial $1 coin, issued in 1976, is one of the most iconic and historically significant coins in American numismatics. This coin was minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, bridging the past and present with both symbolism and artistry. On the obverse front, the coin features the classic Liberty design, representing freedom and democracy, the very ideals upon which the United States was founded in 1776. The coin prominently displays the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God we trust," and "E pluribus unum," the Latin phrase meaning, "out of many, one." Each phrase carries deep significance. Liberty embodies the fundamental American value of freedom. Indiana God we trust represents the moral and spiritual heritage of the nation, and E pluribus unum symbolizes the unity of the 13 original colonies forming a single nation. The reverse, back, of the coin was specially designed for the bicentennial celebration. Unlike regular $1 coins, it features a triple motif representing America's history and aspirations. Central to the design is a Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, highlighting both independence and the future. The Liberty Bell, with its crack intact, symbolizes the nation's enduring freedom and resilience, while the moon represents America's pioneering spirit and technological progress, especially in the wake of the 1969 moon landing. Surrounding the central image is the inscription United States of America and the denomination $1, with the dual dates 1776 to 1976, replacing a single year. This dual-date format marks the bicentennial and emphasizes the connection between the nation's founding and its present achievements. Technically, the bicentennial $1 coin was minted in both copper-nickel-clad circulation versions and a special 40% silver collector version, available from the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The copper-nickel version has a standard weight of 26.73 grams and a diameter of 38.1 millimeters, consistent with circulating silver dollars, while the silver version adds historical appeal for collectors. The edge is reeded, maintaining a traditional coin feel and deterring counterfeiting. The coin's design and size were intended to make it both a practical circulation piece and a collectible commemorative coin, capable of inspiring pride and admiration across generations. Historically, the 1776 to 1976 $1 coin is significant for several reasons. It marked the first time the U.S. Mint issued a circulating coin with dual dates to commemorate a national anniversary. It also represented a moment when Americans were reflecting on 2 centuries of independence, celebrating progress while honoring the nation's foundational values. The coin was part of a wider bicentennial series, including the quarter, half dollar, and dollar, all redesigned specifically for 1975 to 1976 to celebrate the 200th year of the nation. Collectors and the general public eagerly awaited these coins, which quickly became a symbol of national pride and a tangible link to the country's revolutionary heritage. The design of the Bicentennial dollar also reflects a careful balance of artistry and symbolism. The Liberty Bell, for example, is intricately detailed, including the historic crack, while the moon behind it evokes forward-thinking optimism, demonstrating the mint's intent to connect past and future. The choice to use dual dates, rather than the standard single year, emphasizes continuity and invites reflection on America's journey from 1776 to 1976. Every element, the inscriptions, symbols, and overall composition, was carefully considered to create a coin that is not just currency, but a commemorative artifact. From a collector's perspective, the Bicentennial dollar remains highly sought after. Circulation strikes are common and affordable, but proof versions, silver-clad collector editions, and coins from the San Francisco Mint are particularly desirable. Their historical context, unique design, and symbolic significance make them essential for collectors of American coins, especially those interested in coins that celebrate milestones in national history. Bicentennial coins also tend to have enduring sentimental value, as they represent a moment when the nation celebrated its identity and heritage through its coinage. Culturally, this coin reflects the American spirit of the 1970s, a time when citizens were reconnecting with the ideals of independence and liberty during a period of social and political change. The imagery on the coin ties the present back to the Revolutionary era, while simultaneously projecting hope for the future. The Liberty Bell and Moon design embodies resilience, freedom, and the ongoing American pursuit of progress and innovation. For collectors, historians, and the public alike, the coin is a bridge between history and modernity, linking the values of 1776 with the achievements of the 20th century. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 United States $1 bicentennial coin is much more than money. It is a symbol of freedom, a celebration of 200 years of national history, and a collectible piece of art that embodies the values of liberty, faith, and unity. Its dual-date feature, iconic designs, and widespread circulation make it an enduring favorite among collectors and a timeless reminder of America's revolutionary heritage. If you want, I can also make a full YouTube-friendly script for this coin, with SEO-optimized intro, outro, and key points so it's ready for a 10-minute video. Do you want me to do that?